Hello dearest Aries, this read will be for you. It's a general read for the sign of Aries, might or might not resonate with you, the specific viewer. I'm tapping into the general energy of whoever Aries will stumble upon this video, and I hope, well, I do hope it resonates and I do hope that it helps, but it might not. I'm just letting it out there. We're gonna have like a bird's eye view at your current situation, what occupies your thoughts, what you're thinking, what's heavy on your mind, what you have been doing versus what you should be doing, where you are standing versus where you are headed at in your next step, and advice from God, the universe, your ancestors, whatever upper higher you believe in. So then let's jump into it. Headspace. There was a sense of dissatisfaction, boredom and ennui, but also a need to hold on to something. But there's a revival and there's an inspiration, and my cards are nice in view. I love a good sunlight. So then, whatever you were holding on to that you couldn't let out or were afraid of letting out, holding on to it like to dear life, you can now have a sense of relief, because there is a second chance coming your way or already happening. You can grab it or grasp it, or it's within your reach. And this new inspiration might give you more of whatever this thing that you need, but I'm leaning towards money, pentacle, resources, opportunities, so that you don't need to have this almost scarcity mindset, because the Four of Pentacles precedes the Five of Pentacles, which is the lack mentality, not having something, being out in the cold and poor and just, deprived. So this is the step before we have meager means and we are holding on to, not to overspend and not to spend on useless wantings versus crucially needed things. But this situation is about to change. There's a second chance at something. I don't know if it's like a new contract or more like a renewal of a contract potentially, and so you will get into a more comfortable position soon. And so this is what's on your mind at the moment. As the Oracle card says, inspiration is everywhere. Capture your idea. So if you have an idea of how to resuscitate something to harness the fruits, the harvest, to make it like more fruitful, more abundant, use that inspiration to give your sails a second wind, and go get that coin or whatever the young going to say these days. What you have been doing in the past, you have, well, either a bit of spying or a bit of learning, but there were delays in showing someone your inclination, your passion, your interest. So you were actively trying to show, demonstrate, and have meaningful actions to this person that you love or have feelings for. But at the same time, it felt either ill-received, because the page is having his back on the Knight, or it was not clear enough, because we are into communication and thoughts. Could have been also delayed, because the Page of Swords, although usually looks forward, leaps, or his body language is aiming towards forward, but he has his head turned backwards to make sure that nobody's following him. So delayed news. And so whatever you have been doing has encountered a bit of delays or not going full speed ahead, not hitting home as you might wished it would, maybe not received or flat out rejected, or met with immature answers, verbiage, or just not understanding the core meaning, the value, the word, the impact of what you have been doing for this person. And maybe you were trying to support them, or if you need support yourself, ask for advice, ask for trusted people in how to handle something. On the other hand, if you were learning something or learning how to behave in a more meaningful way, definitely go seek support and ask elder people, older people, more experienced people how to go about to achieve your goals in a way that is truly meaningful, again that word, but it has a weight and an impact, and yes, it comes from the heart, but make it so that it's received with the same acknowledged impact that you wish to transmit within or by your actions. And you might have to go back a step and maybe figure out something on how to better deliver this thing that you want to have an impact on others. Now, what you should be doing in the present and the future is seek clarity first and foremost, because the wheel of fortune is on your side. You will be lucky, things will turn around, but you need to decipher what is good, what is bad, what is needed, what is useless, and also do not forget yourself in this process. Usually you did something for somebody else with this Knight, but self-love is the foundation of all love, so you need to focus on yourself first before wasting your energy, your time, your effort, your resources onto other people who might not receive it, or not receive it to the extent at which you had originally planted the seed or done whatever actions you have done to impress them. With the Seven of Cups in what you should do is you should really decipher a clear direction in which you want to go forward to be in this jackpot sort of energy with the Wheel of Fortune. Make sure that if you have options and choices, that it's not clouded, that it's crystal clear, and that you know the difference between a want and a need, and try to see if the person or the end goal of towards what you are doing all these actions, are they deserving, and to what extent? Are they not deserving? Are they interested? Are they not? Because something is not clear with this, so you need to be aware of your situation and theirs, so that the Wheel of Fortune can actually be like the bigger jackpot and not just like a lower tier winning something. Where you are currently standing, just a little over. You are in your emotions, you are in your intuition, but there's also, it could seem like a drastic change also. Like, do you no longer trust your intuition, or do you now trust your intuition with this King of Cups? But also you really see and appreciate the worth and value of what you bring to the table. You know you're capable, you know you're empathetic and kind and generous and loving and patient. But you also realize that there needs to be a change and perhaps a drastic end to a pattern of behavior, and trust yourself more so that you see and act in a different way to bring forth the changes that you really wish to see in the consequences and the results of your actions. So do not be afraid of this death. Death is not the end, it's only a change, a transformation. And going back to what's in your head, we have the Judgment, which is revival, second chance, resurrection. So whatever has ended, that you are leaving, you are going towards a revival, second chance, a breath of fresh air. It's like really this renewal, new hope, new prospect, and you might be holding on to that to guide you in this complex labyrinth of too many options towards what will be the real jackpot. Where you are headed at is not making a clear-cut decision towards a higher level commitment. You are stalling for time. You are unclear, and so I need to take a sip. Look at this. This is very interesting. On your present situation, we have a growth from a knight to a king. In your present and future direction, we have uncertainty, or rather too many options, and then not wanting to make an option. So then if you could clarify your situation in exactly what you want, what is ideal, optimal, and the best outcome for you, that would help you make this decision. And it's apparently in regards to a higher level commitment. So this could be a contract, a long-term contract, or like a marriage, moving in together, the next step of your relationship. If it's a relationship related read in your case, I'm suggesting both scenarios because I did not specify the energy to be either or. And because we were starting with a financial card, the Four of Pentacles, I'm leaving it open. So it's finance and love here, and communication. So I'm gonna leave it open for you to decide which side is talking to you. And yeah, so have the courage to decipher a clear path ahead. That is essential for you at this time to make that decision. You need to leave something in the past and see who is deserving of your attention, your love, your devotion. And if that is not clear, maybe sit with yourself and like analyze in a more critical way, like gather all the information that you need, that you have at your disposal, make lists, pros and cons, this or that, so that you have a clear picture of your situation at this moment, so you can make that decision and not feel overwhelmed because there are too many options and you don't know which way to go. Advice from God, the universe, your ancestors, whatever you believe in. Try to find the joy in whatever is available to you, and do not so much focus on what you don't have. And they understand that you are that it's a tough situation, that you're tired, that you're exhausted, that you're holding on for dear life. This is like the Wounded Warrior card. Some people say it's sort of like the mental health card, depression, because you have been holding on for so long for something, for like the cavalry to come to aid, but you are still alone with your barriers and your boundaries. But at the same time, you only focus on what you don't have. And so if you could step out of this just a moment and like not look towards the cloud but towards the sunlight, you would see that there are a whole community of people ready to guide you, to help you, to give you advice. Just open up yourself a little and the good stuff will come. But if you keep yourself and your energy and your thoughts in this, I need to defend myself, I need to hold on, I don't have this, I lost that, you're only gonna attract more of that energy. And we want to step out of that and have a revival, step out of scarcity and need to holding on to the little meager means that we have, so that we can invest, and so allow the universe to inspire us and invest that inspiration into something that can grow and fructify and multiply and harvest some beautiful results that are like the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. Maybe make your place in the world, maybe reach like a higher standing in your relationships or your workplace or your like amongst your peers or people of your close by surroundings that matter to you in whatever aspect and regards. So focus on the good and the good will come to you, but try to gather stuff, information, and analyze all the fine dotted lines, the fine print, so you are in the clear of what is coming towards you, so that you can finally make that decision that will guarantee prosperity, success, and just the good stuff. Hope this helps, and hope to see you in next week in another tarot read. Ciao ciao!